Zone Ads, World of Local Business Info.
We are honored and privileged today to have with us three wonderful people. Anup Dey and his better half, Candice Dey. We grew up together. They have been very successful in life. Anup was a kind of a master in computers when computers was not known in Hyderabad in the late 80s and the early 90s. He was a teacher teaching computers, and there's a very unique thing that happened in the class. I'll tell you, I was not part of the class. Lauren is a student. My sister, who was 8 years older than me, was a student. And the unique thing about that, the teacher was the youngest in the class. So he was the youngest teaching computers. Most of those people have gone on to be very successful in life. This couple is an example of how to be successful in life. He heads the IT department of the Election Commission in Australia. He handles a multi-million-dollar budget. And this couple has some beautiful holiday homes all over the world.
Please come.
I can go on about, we call him is Intiper. His Intiper is Bunty, so with love we call him Bunty, but his name is Anup. So we have been growing up together, we grew up together, and he has been extremely successful in almost everything he does. He's also, what do you call them, when you build your own house?
A registered builder, master builder.
Yeah, he is a master builder as well. So he is a multi-specialist, multitasking. Candice, on the other hand, is another multi-talented person. She also heads a department in Australia, and I think she handles a bigger budget than Anup. She is the finance head of one of the major companies in Australia. She is also an Ayurvedic practitioner, a medical practitioner. She is a yoga specialist, very disciplined in nutrition and fitness. You can see that. So we are really honored and privileged to have both of them here. I would like Pasha to officially introduce them into Academy. Pasha, please take over.
Thank you so much for coming over here, and just to enlighten you what we do here, I'm sure you know. Maxer has already introduced you all to them. This is the only private academy that is active in this country that trains 6 to 16 years age groups. No private academy in cycling does this, and Maxer has been doing this for decades now. And we are also the only private academy to induct 7 athletes from a private academy to national camps. We are the only private academy inducting the athletes into National Center of Excellence camps in cycling. And we are the only private academy to have a watt bike. Watt bike is a scientific bike that is an indoor stationary bike that gives you a power metrics and all that. Usually that is at the state-of-the-art facilities. That's only available in either in national camps or Center of Excellence camps. So we are the only private academy to have that. So these are the future champions. Our only vision is to train these age groups, nurture them, and to make them future Olympic champions. Addition to that, even if they don't become a gold medalist, our endeavor is to make them a better human being, a better person. So we not only focus on cycling, we also work on their overall development. So that's why we don't call ourselves a cycling academy or a cycling coaching. We are an overall development center for these, because their future is in our hands, right? So how to speak, how to talk, how to greet, the body language. We also discuss a lot of things about education, nutrition, and overall development of an athlete, right? So, and that is a major reflection. I'll tell you one reference. We used to have athletes from our colony. You have been to our place, right? So those guys were gone case, literally. So And one fine day, Max sir found them. Like, what are you doing? Like, we don't know. So, do you go to school? We don't know. And then he said, what's your age? So, we are like 10, 11. So, would you like to do cycling? So, the idea was not to bring them into cycling, idea was to transform them and to see how interested they are. If they are interested in any one thing, we can bring a change, right? So that's the idea. And the next day they turned up, and rest is history, because they not only became regular athletes but also went ahead to win medals at the state level. And there's a huge difference in how they speak. They started greeting like, hi, how are you? Words like thank you. So it also brought a change in their lifestyle. Secondly, they started going to school also. They realize, if my peer colleagues, athletes are going to school, I should also. So we also developed the importance of education, why it's important at a basic level, right? So, and rest is history. They're doing very well. So in fact, these are the changes which we bring, not only just cycling but also overall development. Lorraine Trevor has been a very instrumental. Every athlete loves her and every athlete hates us. So
It's not surprising.
yeah. And we have a good family, because it's not easy to run a kids academy. It's a key support from all the parents. They chip in every aspect, every moment of this academy, and it's so good to see all of them. And we are also honored to have two CFI level certified coaches. Initially they joined in as parents, and then they started assisting sir, and then they learned the key aspects of coaching. And Cycling Federation of India conducted a coaching training program, and we are the private academy to induct two people into that. They are certified coaches and they continue to help them. So we are trying to transform not only athletes but also parents. So it's a great vacation every day. So that's all about us. And as a token of honor and gesture, we would like to present the first. We actually launched a new logo. So you're the first to receive it. You're very privileged.
Before that, I would also like to introduce
Yeah.
Mr. Dudley Footman. Sir is a very respected man, not only in our colony, but he's also well respected all over Australia. He keeps doing a lot of traveling between Australia and India. He hardly lives in India. He also has a lot of properties, and he's a very well-known person in Hyderabad and in Australia as well. He also happens to be the dad of Candice. So we are so honored and privileged to have you, Dad, with us. And thank you so much for taking time out. They have a very busy schedule. They are hardly sleeping because people are inviting them all over. They are coming back 4 o'clock in the morning, and then they have breakfast with somebody else. So they are very important people, very busy people. In spite of all that, they took time out and came here. We are so thankful and grateful to all three of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would like Dawal to just give his experience of why he comes all the way from so far, and after that I would like anyone, any other parent, they are not only parents but they are also part of our
Group.
They are the people who help us, and we together run this academy. It's not about one man. We have a great team and we have a very big dream. So I'm sure this great team will fulfill this big dream as well. So all to you, Dawal.
So I have been into cycling since 2008-9, just a passion side of things. Then I never knew Hyderabad had a facility like this, say maybe 4 years back. I came over here, saw this, and then so Sir conducts every year for the last 4 years now, one talent hunt competition. So almost 90% of the kids came into the talent hunt competition and then got inducted into the camp, and which runs. So he identified talent. So I brought my son, he was 6 back then, brought him there, and it's been 3 years of continuously coming here. So I was in the passionate side. Now I am like, fortunately, he has a thing towards cycling, so giving a shot in the professional side. So as Pasha correctly said, yes, I would love to have him as a national champion, or other kids as a national champion. But in case, because of course there are things which can happen, if he does not turn out to be a national champion, I'm sure he will be a wonderful. So, be it Lorraine ma'am, Maxwell sir, Pasha, and all others, inculcate a behavior which is like so warm, so welcoming, so much filled with gratitude for that matter. It brings that particular. So it's, everyone asks me. My office is like, office guys are like, how do you wake up at 4:30 in the morning, come here, then go to office? How do you do that? I said, yes, coming to office is a pain, but here it's very, very effortless, very natural, and I am full of gratitude in terms. And Maxwell sir, I'm sure no introduction is required to him. 10-time national champion, and having a facility, having a coach of this particular caliber, missing out is a loss which is my loss or our loss for that matter, sir. So really grateful. And so sir never, there is no criteria in terms of कि we don't charge a fee. MTCWA does not charge a single penny from any of this. Any private academy typically charges from say 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, sky is the limit monthly. The entire effort, entire things are done free of cost. The facilities, there are academy cycles. Yes, of course, it requires from time to time maintenance and all those things. So those things we are trying to do at the best what we can do and trying to get those things done. Of course, and so it's a cumulative effort, but nevertheless a very long shot. No, as Pasha again said, this no private academy likes kids of 6 years, because you never know whether they will become a cyclist, whether they will lose interest over a period of time. But if you have to find a talent, you have to start young, and I think that's the global scenario in sports. So which Maxwell sir is trying to inculcate in India and in Hyderabad, or in us for that matter. And that's about it, and really help.
Yes, this is the work that
All these guys, they are very busy professionals. In spite of all that, we all meet up here, and I'm really grateful to all of them. Thank you guys once again, every one of you. Yeah, and we do everything free of cost here. We do not charge a single rupee. However, we have to pay for this facility.
Yes.
So it's a very nominal fee of 100 rupees a month, and most of them pay. Those who can't, we take care of that as well. We provide helmets, cycles, and whatever equipment we have absolutely free of cost. So everything we do is absolutely free of cost. We don't charge, and every one of them, they render their services free of cost. They spend their money coming by spending fuel. Zonads has always been a great support to us. They do, multi events of ours without charging a single rupee. So everybody has a hand in this, and I'm sure one day we'll have Olympic champions with us. Yeah.
It's a great privilege training under Dr. Maxwell sir. I have joined into this academy through a summer camp which was conducted by Maxwell sir 2 years ago. I started enjoying a camp because I love activities which are fun and enjoying. So I came into this, and Pasha sir, Maxwell sir and Lorraine ma'am just found the talent and just told to focus on cycling too. So then I started cycling, and then I slowly started my career in cycling. Now I thank Maxwell sir, Lorraine ma'am, Pasha sir and one and all for helping me to come in this situation and taking a good part in sports and making me active in sports. I thank one and all who are supporting us in this small age and helping us to go in a high position in life. Thank you.
Yeah, so these are kids who do very well in sports and also very well in academics. So that I think
It brings that mind.
it took us a lot to convince parents that physical activity actually improves your mental ability as well. So we are very proud of all of you, Ra. We are really proud of all of you. Give yourselves a clap.
My school name is Kakatiya High School. I studied well and grades well. I before coming to the cycling, I thanked my parents and my paternal uncle. They only brought me to cycling, and I am so lazy when I am not. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. right now, and I'll dress up myself, and I bath myself. I do everything myself.
We would like to request Dr. Maxwell Trevor to please present a shawl and a small token of cup with a new logo to Mr. Footman. Maxwell. And I request Lorraine Trevor to please present a shawl to Mrs. Anup Candice Dey. And Dr. Maxwell Trevor to Mr. Anup. Wait, together. And new logo cup to the couple.
So, Anup will say a few words, and then Candace, and then Sir will just say a few words before we take a group picture with everybody.
First of all, I must say thank you, Max and Lauren, for having us over. It's really a privilege to come here and stand here and talk to all of you and be part of this wonderful, wonderful team. As you said before, Dr. Maxwell needs no introduction. National cycling champion and an accomplished sportsman, athlete, builder, all around. Needs no more introduction and no more words to say, but absolutely a wonderful person, most importantly. And the work that he's doing over here with all of you to make sure, you know, that invest that time and build you up and build to grow what you have to do is absolutely amazing. So Max, thank you very much for having us over here as well, and really thank you for that. As Dr. Max said before, my journey started off really just like yours, but in a very different field. You're all about cycling. I started off with IT, and I never knew I was going to do IT. But we had very little at the time, but we had a dream. There's something that we wanted to do, and always found ways of working towards that dream. And you're doing exactly the same thing over here. So it's one of those things where you have a dream, you follow your dream, you follow your passions, and you will make it really big. There are going to be problems. You always have difficulties that you need to overcome. And those are the challenges you look at as opportunities. Find ways of getting around them, and you will excel and really grow. One day, when I come back, hope to see all of you, not national, but international champions over here. So, thank you. Keep up the good work, and look forward to seeing you all on that podium with #1 one day.
First of all, I want to thank all of you for sharing your beautiful journeys and stories and your names and everything with us. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you all and see how well you all are doing. And I'll echo some of the words that Anup just mentioned about Dr. Max and Lorraine and what they've done for this whole community, this cycling and each and every one of y'all. They are an example to the entire world and the community. And I think the passion that they bring in service and actually giving to everyone is what's made this academy what it is. And not only them, every one of you. If there's one thing I'd love to leave you guys with is just believe in yourself, because everything you can do lies within you. And the opportunity that you have been given here is priceless, not only as sports people, but as human beings, because believe in yourself and you can take over the entire world. And by waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and putting in that interest to actually come here and give it your best, that is the start to everything. And like Anup said, each and every one of you have a brilliant future ahead of you. And the sports will take you into the corporate world. It'll take you into every walk of life that you want to. So just believe in yourself and help anyone who comes across. And I think that is the power, that you can see the success of each and every one of you. It's in giving that you actually receive back. So while you're looking at developing yourself, I would say where you can help, your friends or the next person beside you to develop, that will help you to take over the world. So remember that, and thank you once again. It's been a privilege for us to be here with you, and we look forward to coming back and seeing you. Thank you.
I would like to congratulate Max, Lorraine, and the wonderful team here. Most importantly, the parents who find the time to bring their kids over here. And you kids, I only have a small message for you, that everyone cannot be a winner. But in your participation, enjoy what you're doing. And always remember, these days never come back again. Make the best of what you have while you're young. You get old as us, one leg is going that side and this side. So while you can, enjoy every moment of what you're doing. And I wish you all success and all the best in whatever you all do in life. Not only in cycling, but in all other achievements that come with it. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Sir is 80 plus. 80, how many? 80?
Just past 80.
Just past 80, a very fit man at this age. There's a lot of walking still, and a very, very wonderful human being. Are Harinath, no Rara. He's an ex-student. Yeah. Just 13-year-old kid. Tara. Tara. I would also like to make an official invitation to Anup and Candice. If you can make it in the month of August, please do. We have one of the biggest events in Asia. We have more than 1,200 kids take part in this event. We have spectators like 4,000 to 5,000. It's a lot at RRC. And we have a lot of spectators. It's crowded. We have to barricade and things like that. And we have more than 100 people helping us conduct that. All these people you see here, they are all part of getting that organized. So we are officially inviting you all. Last time Dion was here. Dion Francis. Yeah, he was here. Stephen was here 1 year. Stephen was here 1 year.
Subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon and select all.